Hello students, today we'll be doing living and non-living things, which is the fifth lesson of science. Living things are different from non-living things in many ways. Living things move, non-living things do not move. Living things grow, non-living things, they cannot grow. Living things breathe, non-living things cannot breathe. Living things eat, non-living things cannot eat. Living things feel changes around them. Non-living things, they don't feel any change around them. Living things produce young ones. Non-living things, they cannot produce young ones. Living things grow old and die. Non-living things cannot grow old and die. Here in this picture, you can see living things and non-living things. In this picture, plant and girl belongs to living things, whereas car, pencil and stone, they are non-living things. In living things, plants are non-moving living things, whereas girl or humans are moving living things. Now we'll go into the details of this. Living things move. Living things move from one place to another in search of food and shelter. They also move in order to protect themselves from their enemies. Plants are also living things, but they do not move. They make their own food, so they don't have any need to move from one place to another. Some plants like the touch me not plant and the sunflower plant, a part of that plant moves. Like the sunflower, in the sunflower plant, the bud turns towards the direction of the sun. Whereas in the touch me not plant, when the plant is touched, the plant closes itself. Living things grow. Living things, they change themselves gradually. Your body has been changing from the day you were born. When you were born, you were a small baby. Now you are a young child. In a few years, you will grow into an adult. Similarly, a seed grows into a plant. The plant grows to become a tree. But in the case of non-living things, they do not grow. Living things like a puppy, it grows to become a dog. A tadpole grows to become a frog. A chick grows to become a hen. Living things need food. Living things need food to grow, move, and keep their body fit and healthy. Plants make food for themselves. Animals move from one place to another in search of food. Non-living things, they do not need food. Living things breathe. Living things need air to breathe. All living things need air to breathe. Living things have special body parts to help in breathing. Humans breathe through nose. Many other animals breathe through nose. Plants breathe through small openings in their leaves called stomata. Fishes breathe through gills, whereas insects such as grasshoppers and cockroaches, they breathe through air holes in their body. Living things feel changes around them. Living things feel changes around them with their sense organs. When living things feel a change, they respond to it. When you feel cold, you put on your woolen sweater. When a dog smells food, its mouth starts to water. It shows us that living things, they react to the surroundings, react to the changes happening in their surroundings. Plants do not have sense organs, but they also feel the changes around them. As we have learned earlier, the example of touch me not plant and sunflower bud, which shows very little changes in them in accordance with the changes in their surroundings. In case of non-living things, they cannot feel anything. They don't show any change in their change in themselves when there is a change in the surrounding. For example, if you place a toy on an ice cube, it will not feel any change. It will not respond to the changes in its surroundings. Living things produce young ones. The process of producing young ones is called reproduction. Living things either give birth to their young ones or lay eggs. Some animals like monkey, cow, goat, elephants, and rabbits give birth to young ones. Humans also give birth to young ones. Other animals like birds, crocodiles, alligators, snakes, fishes, and insects lay eggs. Young ones hatch from these eggs. Plants reproduce mainly through seeds. When seed falls on the ground, they grow into baby plants. In some plants, the stem, roots, and leaves also produce new plants. Example, if you cut a piece from a potato and sow it in the ground, a new plant comes out. Living things grow and die. All living things die when they become old. The lifespan of each living thing is different. A sunflower plant dies in a few months. A dog lives for around 10 to 12 years and then dies. When a living thing dies, it cannot move, grow, eat, breathe, feel, change, or produce young ones. It is no longer alive. In this picture, you can see different non-living things. These non-living things, they basically do not need food, they don't move, they don't grow, and they don't respond to the changes around them. They don't even produce young ones. Activity time. You have to find out which of these is not a living thing. Which one is not a living thing? From this picture given to you, can you find a living thing? The next activity is you have to draw 2 columns in your notebook and classify these given items as living and non-living things. Thank you so much, dear students. I hope you enjoyed the class.